Holii, bienvenidos, vamos a seguir con nuestra aventura en Genshin con Fontaine, acto 3. Acabamos de ver el tráiler, que ya lo tenéis en el perfil, el tráiler, el avance de trama de la versión 4.1. Y vamos a comenzar. Me ha dejado con muchas ganas, aunque me habéis dicho que el acto 3 y el acto 4 son los peores de todo Fontaine. Pero bueno, lo veremos por nuestros propios ojos y veremos qué se cuece por aquí. Porque lo primero que he visto es que nos hacen una fotito para entrar en la cárcel. Así que vamos a ver qué se cuece. Antes de nada deciros que tenéis el link en la descripción de mi canal de Discord por si queréis uniros. Y de mi canal de Twitch, donde estamos en directo todos los días, casi todos los días, a partir de las 7 de la tarde, hora española. Y ahora sí que sí, let's go.
Yep, there's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us, Espero. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved,
dice que estamos a salvo. Ay, qué tonta.
Even without Silver standing guard,
Ingenua,
we could
reina
just completely
ingenua.
relax. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while?
Oye, ¿la cámara
Even
está bien aquí o mejor en la otra
now and
esquina?
then. Oh, come on. This
Hoy no lo he
place...
leído. ¿Qué tal si descansamos aquí un rato? Después de todo, las máquinas de Fontaine necesitan recargar energía.
Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it. Yippee! Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get online and buy a copy.
Un momentito, que tengo que abrirle a la gata que estaba aquí dentro. Y... no me... ah, vale. No me perderé cinemática, ¿no?
Paimon didn't expect that style at all. No. Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's
Porque
all.
cada vez Paimon se parece más a mi tío. Le encanta comer, le encanta el chisme. Ahora también le encantan las novelas de detectives.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Adiós, que nos está buscando.
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not...
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Phew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Para que te duele más cuando te traiciones.
Always careful not to talk too much.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Novelet
Si
wishes to
Paimon
see
nos
you.
traiciona,
It seems he has
la
something
traición de
important to
Shingeki
discuss
no
in
Kyojin
person.
se queda en pañales al lado de esta, Así os lo digo.
Nivelet? He wants to see us
Nivelet?
again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the
Es que
Palais
pobrecita de
Mermonia and
nosotras,
asked
por un
Monsieur
momento que
Novelet in
tenemos
person.
para descansar un día, nos van a mandar a la cárcel. Qué bien, hombre, qué bien.
If you say so, but
Tienen mal presente.
Paimon has a bad feeling about...
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Mentira, llevan unos cuantos días aquí metidas. Qué falsas. ¿Cómo? ¿Qué misión? ¿Qué hace el perro en la silla? ¿Qué hace el perro en la silla? ¿Qué está haciendo? ¿Por qué no puedo hablar con Newi? Que yo me entere. ¿En serio? ¿Por una misión diaria? ¿Por una diaria? Ya está. Gracias. Adiós. Let my love.
Nivelet! We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well,
Cuéntalo.
I still have some
Todo el
reservations.
mundo al final confía en mí, no sé por qué.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
Como siempre.
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, You should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for
trabajo,
yourselves
le está
whether
llamando
you'd like to-
trabajo.
The situation is this.
The situation is this.
If I'm understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the Knave has
Whoa.
essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct?
Diplomática. Con Furina. Ja, ja, ja.
I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result
No nos
in the
mandarán a
problem
nosotros a la
escalating.
reunión.
It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other
comprando,
and
mamita.
talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible...
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Ahem. Even if the logic of the divine... Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have
claro,
no problem
tu
navigating
guardaespaldas.
them.
Claro.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me.
¿Qué opinas de la personalidad tan rimbombante de Furina? No sé, esconde algo. A ver, las personas que actúan de esa manera suelen ser bastante inseguras por algo, tienen algo que ocultar, algo que esconder. Entonces, eso que enseñan de Furina no es todo de Furina, o al menos es lo que me da a mí. O actúa así por algún motivo, es, como dijo Nahida, peculiar.
But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me.
Nadie pensó
I
eso
must take
antes,
you with
así
me.
que te andas spoileando. Sé que pensabais que Furina era... Vosotros, o yo soy muy psicóloga, o yo qué sé. Si no pensabais que Furina no es lo que hay algo más detrás de esta señora, que las personas normales no actúan así, por algún sentido tienen que tener razonadamente. Es que después de decir, su menú me está afectando. Ahora Sherlock Holmes se ha apoderado de mí.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this
Podría
matter
estar
that
loca
has
y
been
ya.
kept from me?
Tiene que tener algo. Que no, que sí. A ver, un arconte que no utiliza sus poderes, o sus poderes, su lo que sea, que se tapa detrás del Neuvillet, que hemos visto cómo se ha visto una Furina al lado de esta Furina, como pensando... No sé. Yo sí olía que había algo cuando hice la misión. ¿Ves? No soy la única. A mí me caía fatal. XD, no le digan nada, ella completa la misión Furina.
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine.
¿Ves? Yo soy la arconte hidro de Fontaine Focalor, en la aclamada y respetada diosa de la justicia. Pero, ¿por qué no actúa como tal?
So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Espérate, al final ha aceptado o no, porque estábamos hablando. Esto ya lo había leído. ¿Por qué no vienes conmigo? Se me ofrece. Que va, solo quiero. Ah, vale. Vale, que no lo ha dicho que sí, al final que sí. Lo que pasa es que ella ha dado a entender que sí. ¿Eres una diosa sobre saber cómo se comportan? No, pero ya he visto otros
Though it could
4 y
officially
no
be
sé,
considered
y
a
no actúan
diplomatic
para nada
conference,
como
I
ella.
prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina?
¡Qué presentación más cutre! Me quejaba yo de la del Trotis, pero esta le supera. ¿Así? Yo recuerdo que me puse a discutir con uno sobre Farina porque yo le decía que no se comportaba como un arconte y él decía que sí. La verdad que sí viene. Cutrona a tope. Yo me quejaba de cómo habían presentado al Scaramouche cuando nos había medio drogado y dejado en el suelo. La verdad es que no es horrible. Atenta a esta conversación.
Lady Farina?
Con la pedazo de presentación que tuvo Dottore, lo chula que estuvo la de señora. ¿Quién más? Bueno, Tartaglia. No, la de Tartaglia fue heroica. Pero...
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable.
Bueno, mejor dicho, conocido a un borracho que oculta su poder, un pobre, un antisocial y una lechuga. La Farina está acojonada. Está acojonada, sí. Pero no entiendo por qué, la verdad. La presentaban en una fiesta del té. Es que, what the fuck. Bueno, Farina tendrá sus razones. Al conte Farina está cagada, tío.
To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you.
En primer lugar, quiero darle las gracias. Suelo estar muy ocupada fuera de Fontaine, pero he oído que han estado cuidando de mis niños de la casa de la hoguera. Sí, Lynette, Linnea y Freminet, ¿no?
Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's all I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people of that is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes...
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of...
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex... Yes, as you surmised. Understanding child's situation is... As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what is...
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case...
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as... Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see...
Y por eso no fueron a meter ahí, ¿no?
It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
¿Por qué, tía? ¿Qué te pasa, tío? Quiero saber qué te pasa.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the harbor...
Y ahí es donde entro yo.
The knave
¿Verdad?
showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware
La
of
voz
the
de Arlen
situation.
Japo impone el doble. Bueno, en algún momento la pondremos en japonés para escucharla, ¿vale?
I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Estaba cagada con... No lo voy a decir. Pero como solo no sé si por en otro momento o en otro sitio se dice así, pero estaba con el ojete abierto.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it
Es
appears.
que se apoya
According to
demasiado en
reports from
Nobile.
the fortress of Meropide, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
¿Cómo que
The details
desapareció?
are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Pero nosotros seguimos con la visión de Noville, ¿verdad?
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meropide and investigate This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send... The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her wo-
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the fortress of Meropide.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
Sí.
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Meropide is not affiliated with the court system. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, the fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gap. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security. But we have no right to get involved. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there,
El
neither myself
alcaide.
nor the courts have the right to be directly
¿Va a ser
involved with the
Rio?
investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third.
Correct. I will arrange false...
Ah, vale. No había leído lo último, lo de que no tienen derecho a participar de forma directa en la investigación.
So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah,
Sí que no tenemos
look
otra
at it, it
opción.
seems we're the best choice. All right, we hereby.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, we will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meropide's entrance on Irenaeus once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Para cárcel, vámonos.
Prepared ourselves.
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress
serio?
are nothing like those
Me
on the
deberían pagar
outside
por todo
world.
lo que hacemos, ¿eh?
All right, even though we'll be there on trumped up charges, we'll be in prison for real.
La cara de Paimon soy yo, literal.
On second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff.
Now that's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll
Tú
eat so nice that we won't
invítame,
need
con
to eat
su
another
cara.
meal.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my
No
personal
va a llegar ni a la
gratitude.
puerta con la Paimon. Venga, vámonos.
Too slow.
Vámonos, vámonos. Madre mía. Madre mía. ¡A la cárcel! Si es que tarde o temprano íbamos a ir a la cárcel. Si es que es lo que hay. ¿A dónde estoy yendo? ¿Dónde me está mandando esto? Solo pensar que lo vida real.
Oh, and one of those too? No Fanta, thank you. That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach
Y me
suddenly
sacó
became
el
completely
pastel de
empty.
Noelet.
Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Font. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the Fortress of Mirror.
Literal. Y encima de todo lo que hemos hecho hasta llegar hasta aquí, al final no nos libramos, tío.
Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon!
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hey! You can't hear a taste! And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great
Es buena
material
esta
out of him.
señora porque
But
me
he didn't
tocó en
even
el
show up.
permanente.
Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. And as long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost.
You know we can still hear you,
Yo te digo
Charlotte.
que sí, se me olvida.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Mirapede. You didn't commit a crime, did you?
No way! We would never! We're just going there to...
Paimon, que se te cagó.
Oh no! Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh.
Pues sí, pura
But
bien.
now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable. Almost as offensive as committing theft.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Mirapede...
About that, Paimon doesn't think...
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the warden of the fortress.
El alcaide es quien yo creo. Porque si no, yo estoy encantada de verle.
He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been... On top of that, the Fortress of Mirapede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows... Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on me.
Adiós.
Alright, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
La Paimon. Qué rápido es convencerla, tío.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Literalmente el salario del mes. La pobre. Otra que tiene que sacar cuentas. Ya es la tercera o la cuarta.
Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going.
A ver, ¿dónde está la cárcel? Aquí está la cárcel que está detrás de la ópera. What? Al final salió perdiendo la pobre. Todo lo que iba a ganar con la exclusiva lo ha perdido con la Paimon, tío. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? Un perro pijo. Pobrecito no ve, qué lástima. Qué lástima, ¿por qué le ponen eso?
Not a big fan of opera. No two cases are
Perro clasista.
too slow.
Ah, la cárcel está arriba. ¿Arriba? ¿Abajo? Aclárate, por favor, ¿arriba o abajo? Ah, que no es aquí. Yo que era dentro. Creo que era de atrás. No es dentro, es por detrás. Ya me da cuenta. Madre mía. Nos la tenemos que apañar, tío.
Squall and Fury.
Allí.
Too slow.
Está haciendo un camino más largo y difícil que el original. ¿Y cómo se va hasta allí? No entiendo.
You have come just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress,
sí.
Wriothesley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too.
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, the Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede. But that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is... All right. That's about all the time that we have to talk.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline.
Madeleine, ¿quién es Madeleine?
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Venga ya, Madeleine, no te hagas la lista, porque estamos literalmente, nadie nos ha tenido que recoger ni nada. Hemos ido nosotras a la puerta de la cárcel. No te hagas la chula delante de Nobile.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the fortress of Meripede.
Momento foto, me encanta. ¿Cómo? No me jodáis. No. Oye, eso nunca me había salido, ¿eh? Proseguir con la misión seleccionada, ¿verdad? ¿Sí, no?
Relax.
Dale que sí. Vale. Me he rayado, la verdad. Que utilice el ascensor. Yo. Se tira. El ascensor. Muy bien.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
Ahora sabe.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Es que vas de chula, tía. Si yo te contara que realmente no soy una delincuente. ¿Por aquí? Sí. Mira, me paseo por aquí como me da la gana. ¿Eso lo hace una delincuente? No,
Too slow.
Pues date cuenta, reina. No lo soy.
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned up...
Well now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows?
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal, even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of...
Oh, she's got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here and...
Yep. I'll take it from here.
No tengo ni esposa siquiera.
You head on back.
Yo sí creo eso. Madeleine, nada más.
Okay, let me see.
That would be us.
Sí, se llama Paimon.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. Eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief
Vamos a
period.
45 días de verdad en prisión.
Sentence, 45 days.
Huh? Wait. You mean the cake that...
Just looking at the charges. It seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself.
Por favor.
Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mug shots with my camera.
Ay, qué momentazo.
But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
Que queremos guapa, le dice, con 2 cojones. Relación del drama, literalmente. Pues sí. Le sonríe o algo. Y en la tarjetita, sí. A mí me gusta cuando... Los números. Mira Paimon, mira Paimon.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Porque no veía.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only...
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay. Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler.
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names.
Esto que es como un hotel, 45 días ya está aquí, muchas gracias, les acompaño en su habitación. La alarma. Pero te voy a decir para un momento.
So,
tengo que tomar una pastilla.
are you one of the guards here?
Vuelvo en un segundo que voy a tomar una pastilla.
Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here?
Calla, vuelvo un segundo. Ya he vuelto. Qué musicón, ¿no? En plan...
Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it
¿Te
for...
había preguntado a Paimon? Eres el celador de este sitio y algo que tengamos que tener en cuenta.
This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Pues cambia de trabajo, Rey. Nadie te obliga a estar aquí. Uf.
Credit coupons?
Qué bueno que te tomes tu pasilla para la esquizofrenia tan muerta. Tío.
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
Hostia. Pasamos del dentro de Sumeru a la esquizofrenia de Fontaine.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only...
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret
Es como si
said,
estuvieran en otro mundo y no salen nunca. Normal que esté amargado. Soy fan de Paimon, yo también.
No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. Everyone starts
como si
from
tuvieran
the
otra
same
vida, tío.
place.
Pero que amargados están todos, para eso me voy a otro lado. O sea, para trabajar así de amargado,
I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness, and this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
se supone... que solo puedes salir si el alcaide lo permite. Pero si quiero cambiar de trabajo, técnicamente es mi trabajo.
It certainly ain't all
Madre mía.
sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start
Que no
to
puede
feel
ser
like
bueno para el
home.
cuerpo. La
It just
vitamina
stops
D, ¿dónde
feeling
la sacan?
oppressive, you know? Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two.
Ah,
Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
que son reclusos.
Why aren't you answering us
Pero esta
again?
musiquita de fondo es del juego. ¿Qué?
I've told you enough for free.
Qué
Any more
musiquita
info is
criminal,
gonna
¿eh?
cost you.
So all you care
O
about
sea, que
is
todos
Laura.
realmente son criminales.
No. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here.
Súbete al ascensor, ¿vale? ¿Y dónde? ¿Cuál es el ascensor? No me entere por detrás. ¿Está abajo, dice?
Too slow.
Ah, por aquí, vale. Eso ya. La gran mayoría de la gente que hay aquí son reclusos o gente que decidió quedarse aquí después de cumplir su sentencia. Ah, vale. Tiene más sentido. Pero vamos, que él se quede aquí después de cumplir sentencia. Rarete la cosa.
So, we're going even deeper now?
Pues
Just
sí.
how deep down are we?
Cuando construyen
It's
este
like
tipo
a
de
metaphor
cosas
for your
debajo
previous
del mar,
life, isn't
lo
it?
que me pregunto es cómo lo construyen.
Our lives weren't that bad.
¿Cómo construyen todo eso? ¿Cómo quitan el agua de dentro? No preguntes, solo disfruta. No, la verdad, ni idea.
So this is the actual entrance to the fortress of... Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now.
Que está mucho happy,
We
plan
need to
una
think of a
foto que
good way
salga
to act like
guapa.
criminals to get by.
Reina.
If we're discovered, even Neverlet might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but
Comí un pastel de novela.
you wouldn't.
Someone important? Paimon doesn't...
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there
Vete
by
tú misma a la
yourselves.
cárcel. Qué cárcel más extraña, de verdad.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many Gardermechs around here?
Megagendarmes. Es que este nombre, tío.
They're already onto us?
Oh, el frío.
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardermechs aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your... When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardermechs come and wait in formation.
Qué bueno, tremenda belleza.
Wait! You know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace! Lovely weather today, is it?
Oh,
muy
greetings,
buen
my
tiempo,
good
¿sabes?
fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is.
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot young.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your what?
No mucho.
Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting, When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some...
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe you gave me such praise.
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Si le hubiera dicho que no hubiera cambiado algo.
To make you feel
Aparte de
more
que no le dan
welcome, I'll
cupones.
show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede.
Yo que siempre intento portarme bien.
He's going to personally
decir que
give us a cure? Huh. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with
Sí,
him.
es que no me parece que lo castigaban. Si cambia. Vallita, vallita, ¿no? Tenemos aquí como una especie de submundo, ¿no? ¿Hay cosas? ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es todo esto? Ah, la oficina del duque. Un comedor. Madre mía.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals.
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater... But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself. Now, we've arrived at a very important place. The Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and...
Welfare meal? You mean, it doesn't...
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have...
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you credit coupons just to get a cup of water. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat.
Chungo, ¿no?
It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got... Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a rent.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, if nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. That would only make things more... So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's...
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true.
No sé hasta qué punto eso es bueno.
Whatever the case, hard
Bueno,
work is
normal que luego los
rewarded.
reclusos no se quieran ir si
You'd be
van a
hard
vivir
pressed to
mejor
find
aquí
anywhere
abajo
else as
que
fair
arriba.
and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place is... Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right?
¿Sabías que en Japón Video tiene
with our
el
own
voice
eyes.
actor de Erwin de Shingeki? Lo que la referencia de Ryo y Neubi, sí, es muy loca. La mi
Let's
casa
continue
ahí
this
por
way.
medio, adoro. Tremendo marketing al que se le ocurrió. Madre mía, qué musiquele, ¿no? Aquí. Tremendo temazo. ¿Dónde está el TP? Arriba.
Quit following me.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring.
A bocajarro.
Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what... So,
No,
instead
pero
of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this...
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra...
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up
Entonces
seriously...
paso.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
Aunque es curioso porque aquí el que vive en las profundidades es Erwin y Levi en la superficie, lo contrario que en Shingeki.
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancreation ring?
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's...
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business here?
Ya se está convenciendo.
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Ok. A ver, ¿dónde está la de descanso? Ay, ¿me puedo transportar aquí? Vale. Arriba. Vamos por el ascensor, ¿no? Digo yo. Ah, no, la oficina. Eso es la oficina, no el ascensor. A ver, ahora yo cómo subo. Bueno, por detrás, ¿no? Supongo que el ascensor está detrás mía. Soy yo muy lista. Ah, no. Por aquí puedo subir. Ah, no, pero no puedo salir. Sí, subida. Bueno, ya cotilleo y aquí el despacho de Río. Se va a pasar el duque para entrar en su oficina sin permiso. Qué lindo, Strotis.
Too slow. Behold!
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon.
¿Qué hora
No,
es?
wait, what time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to...
My...
Jeez. That guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time at...
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip...
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place? And you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay?
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are... As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
¿Lini? ¿Ese es Lini? Pillado.
Oh!
Ah, no, a lo mejor está aquí también de infiltrado, ¿no? Se van a hacer los ojos.
You really scared me there. I didn't expect to...
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and... Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried.
Rayada. Rayada. Bueno, a ver. Vale, vamos a dejar el capítulo por aquí. Y nada, bueno, a ver qué se cuece. Está súper intrigada. Es que Fontaine me tiene intrigada de todas sus maneras, la verdad. En fin, muchísimas gracias por llegar hasta aquí, por ver el vídeo. Y no te olvides de darle like y suscribirte para más Fontaine. Nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. Gracias.